Late 90s, the retro craze was just starting to kick in, and many companies such as Atari and Activision were releasing remakes and compilations of classic arcade games. One of these collections was Atari Arcade Hits Volume 1, released for Windows in 1999, created by Digital Eclipse and published by Hasbro Interactive, with licensing from Atari, of course. The game's jewel case manual includes installation info, how settings work, controls, and all your basic manual stuff. It also has a section called Retro Recap, which tells you the year each game was released, some other things that happened that year, and how to play the games. Upon starting the game, it gets intro logos, and then you get a menu screen where you can choose to play 1 out of 6 games. Asteroids, Centipede, Missile Command, Pong, Super Breakout, and Tempest. Each game has a small button next to it. This activates enhanced mode for each individual game. This updates the graphics slightly on Pong, Super Breakout, Centipede, and Missile Command, adds a background on Asteroids, and adds new levels to Tempest. You can also go to the Settings menu or visit the Atari Archives, where you can watch FMVs of Nolan Bushnell, founder of Atari, telling the history of the company, look at various promotional artwork, and watch demo videos for other arcade remakes.
My very first experience with electronic games, if you were to consider them to be video, would be at the University of Utah. At the time, there were about 5 places where there were video screens connected to computers. The University of Utah happened to be one.
In the settings, you can change the controls, whether or not enhanced mode is on for each game, the amounts of lives, etc. You can also activate Asteroid's Trippy mode.
I can smell colors through my ears.
Games can be controlled with a keyboard, mouse, or controller. Tempest's controls is the worst, though. Even the mouse isn't perfect. That's to be expected, though, because the original arcade machine used a knob. Sure, Pong and Breakout did too, but in Tempest you're really moving in a tube, so it's just a bit strange. I suggest this if you can find it cheap, and don't know how to use MAME, or have no other way to play old arcade games, or if you just like these old retro collections.
I can smell colors through